set for football now from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Instead, a good one in store this afternoon. It's the New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, glad you're with us. Out is the rookie from Greg's alma mater. That's Andres Borregales to get us started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
I mean, you talk about a career resurgence. In his time in Tampa Bay, I mean, think back, Mike. Former #1 overall pick, Heisman Trophy, and then the Cleveland Browns, the team that drafted him, they pretty much said, you know what, we're going to move on without you. And it took Baker Mayfield a little time to find that next home that believed in him. And since he landed in Tampa Bay, he has taken the opportunity and run with it. Back-to-back Pro Bowl appearances, 4,500 yards, 41 touchdowns. If he continues to cut back on the interceptions, he's going to continue to take this Buccaneers team into the playoffs, because that's really all he's ever done. And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
That's another Buccaneers.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a couple. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That pass complete to the veteran, Sterling Shepard.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. You're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense, so give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
That's good for a 1st down.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Robert Spillane on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
That's Ibuka in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On fourth down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This one will be from 37 yards out. McLaughlin's kick is good, and the Buccaneers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along, but that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake Maye.
There's a lot of people that are really high on this young quarterback, Mike, and for good reason. Got good experience last year, albeit on a bad team. Made 12 starts as a rookie. But now he can come into training camp and come into the season understanding this is my team. I'm the future of this franchise, and if they want to compete within that division, they're going to have to get great quarterback play from Drake Maye.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
First carry for Raymond Stevenson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
Patriots first down. A gain of 14. First down, Patriots.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On the give, this is Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Third down, 3 to go. Working out of the gun, it's May. The look at his big target, Henry, over the middle.
It's a gain of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This one not quite on target. Let him too much, and that one falls incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
And May will not risk it. Into the slide, and he's got the first down.
That's another Patriots first down. A gain of 14. First down, Patriots.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide. Well done.
He's to the 10, and he's into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson, touchdown Patriots.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots move out to a 7-3 lead.
Patriots 7, Buccaneers 3.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And that's going nowhere, thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Mayfield to throw. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 yards on that pass play there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And He's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First and 10.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Patriots' 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and 6. A give. This is Irving, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss on his way to a nice pickup of 7.
The 17-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here's second and 3 to go. Right back to Irving. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard. Throwing is Mayfield. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards.
Still third down.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. Now Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. Irving is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers are on top. It's now 10-7.
Patriots 7.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards on the play. And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and...
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 9.
To throw is May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Patriot 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Now May over in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Play action, Mayfield, left side to Godwin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st down, here's Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, Here's 2nd and 9. Now Mayfield. This one on target to Godwin. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. He's going to have a Bucs first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
The handoff, it's Irving. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Baker. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. The Patriots offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On play action, here's May. He takes off, and he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
We'll go play action with May. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll go with the sneak, and he will have a Patriots first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on third and a yard.
2 yards on the play.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
Here's Stevenson. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Zion McCollum there on the tackle.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Stevenson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 7. May gonna look to throw. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. He did not. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it'll be 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. Cameron Johnson deep for Tampa Bay. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
Marcus Jones on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
2nd down and 8. They'll go again here with Irvin. He'll push ahead to the 21. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
21-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Slot man gonna move in motion left. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Baker Mayfield on the keeper.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Zion McCollum on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, it's May. He'll get this off to Stevenson. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard. That's good for a Patriots 1st down. A gain of a yard. 1st down, Patriots.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw now. May. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's now 4th.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
I hit that a little too well. It lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Second and 11. They send Godwin in motion. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still 2nd down.
second down throw from Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Third and 8.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. They send Godwin in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So, first and 10 now from the 30. One final throw before the break. Quick slant into the hands of Ibuka. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. It's Henderson to start this drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was brought down by Levante David. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Out of the gun, here's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now he's got third down coming up.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. Gonna mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick first down.
down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Gain of 17 yards.
A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Here's Mayfield. Now he'll run. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On second down, a run with Irvin. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
Third and 3.
Every rookie that finds themselves in the lineup, Mike, they're trying to make plays that keep them in the lineup. Continue to show your coaches they can trust you as a young player in this league, and he continues to make plays like this. He's going to find himself in the lineup more and more often as the year unfolds.
To the goal line and in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point
Slot man in motion left. Mayfield to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
21. Patriots 7.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Patriots offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. On the option, they give it to Stevenson. He'll work forward for a couple. Hassan Reddick there to make the play.
Down at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll run the sneak, and he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
A pickup of 2 yards.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Off the bootleg, here's May. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Stevenson. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work, and he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run with Irving, and they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Christian Ellis, they're on the stop.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On 2nd down, Baker. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. And even 30 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Give. This is Irving. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Right back to Irving. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. But then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
Taking off. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will extend this third quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Throwing is May. That complete to Henderson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Quickly out to Diggs. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That is quickly out to Diggs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, New England.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Maye gonna look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's gonna set up 3rd down.
Stevenson. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Maye. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
They're going. It's Maye. That's taken in by Hollins. And he's going to have that 1st down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal. Run it here with Stevenson. Oh, making guys miss, and he's in. Ramondre Stevenson, touchdown New England. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Previous play is under review.
What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge, a successful one. Now here's 2nd and goal. It's the tight end Henry in motion. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Stevenson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Borregales now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Pats are able to cut into the deficit.
Buccaneers 28, Patriots 14.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Godwin working the right side. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
46-yard line.
Here's Irving. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On the handoff, it's Irving. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He was brought down at the 26. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
They run on the jet sweep, and this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with that...
And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
You work all week on these goal-to-go situations. You got to have it. You've got to take advantage when you're down this close, and not exactly an ideal sequence. Run game stuffed. Then you go to the air and your protection can't hold up. Now you've got to try to find something here on 3rd and goal, and what was once a promising drive could end up being a bit of a letdown.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's in. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Greg, that's one of those those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over once again. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Now May has completed to Douglas. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 1. To throw is May. He's found his receiver, Boutte. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
1st and 10. On the handoff, Stevenson running left. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's May. He finds Hollins on the ground. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's got Douglas going deep. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal.
And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the 1st down, but he could not stay in. And as a result, they're going to turn this over on downs. The Bucs offense and their running back, Bucky Irving, ready to hit the field again. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. It's Otten in motion. On play action, Mayfield. There's that man again. Another catch. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
17 yards on that connection. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. On the ground, it's Irving. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Out to his right. He keeps it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Mayfield. Out right and catch May. That's Ibuka. And he's in. Ibuka. Touchdown Buccaneers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers tack on one more to their lead.
Buccaneers 42, Patriots 14.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7th. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To the left side and taken in by Diggs. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Here's 3rd and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man, right side, he's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and Really nice job picking up the first down.
And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's a give to Stevenson. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
That's good.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Finding space inside the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And he will have a Patriots first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Douglas in motion. It is brought in the end zone. Kayshon Boutte. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, Patriots.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it, and the Patriots are able to edge a bit closer.
Buccaneers 42, Patriots 21.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. brought down after a gain of a couple.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. They'll go again here with Irving. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 21
A gain there
yards.
of 21. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.